Oh, fuck it. Let's just get into the video. So this is one of the routers that I have that's in the garage. I got the smaller one in the basement that I've been using on guitar bodies, but this is the bigger one that I've got, and it is a Sears Craftsman. The only thing is I thought it was going to have a bigger chuck to accept these router bits. So come to find out, it doesn't. So I bought another router. Alright, so out of the box, this is what you get. A little piece of paper for any questions, call us first. User manual. Small box, probably has maybe another chuck inside of it or the tool for the chuck. So let me open this up right now, see what's inside there. Oh, okay, I see. Looks like we have a vacuum attachment. We have some more screws and another chuck for smaller. Oh, this is nice. So I can use two different bits on here. I can use the bits that I've been using on the smaller router downstairs, or I can go ahead and use these, which I happen to have bought. Again, I'm doing this one-handed. I bought some more bits. These are a little bit on the short side compared to what the body thickness is of that guitar is. So let me put this away. Speaking of, here are the remnants from the body that I had to cut off. Put these inside the box. I kind of know my way around the router a little bit, so I'm going to end up putting this thing together. So it's pretty heavy duty. It's got a nice aluminum body. Again, I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. Alright, so it's got a nice aluminum body. It has a regular on-off switch, not the trigger switch with a lock on it. It has a fine-tuning for, let's see if I can open this up. There we go. It's got a fine-tuner for adjusting here, which is kind of nice, and a very solid lock. Very solid that I can't get it with one finger. Oh man, come on. There we go. See-through base. Probably, no, it's got LEDs on the bottom of it. I have to take this plate off, and hopefully it comes with a little bit of longer, yeah, it does have some longer screws. This plate's got to come off, and it's got to go onto the router table, which eventually this table here, this table here, this whole big table that you see here, is going to become a router table. So that means I'll be drilling a hole and mounting this to it, and probably cutting it out to where this top plate drops in onto this table, and that'll be my routing station for guitar bodies, since it's big, it's wide, and yeah, I'll be moving a lot of this stuff off of here. Alright, so let me get this set up. All mounted up, ready to go. I took a piece of the wood, put it up against there. The bearing should ride the template, and I should be able to cut it no problem. It's not plugged in yet, and it mounts perfect to this little table. Alright, so start cutting. You know, I've done a lot of things in my life as far as putting together stuff, building things, home improvements, plumbing, electrical. I've even laid down some gas lines, done some sewer shit as far as drainage from your home, hot water tanks, just a lot of shit that I have done. plus, you know, the car repairs, the motorcycle repairs, the car refinishing, the bike refinishing, just a lot of shit that I've been around and have done. But I've never put together a guitar body before, as far as making a body from scratch. This is the first time. And for a first time guitar build, I wouldn't have picked, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have picked this shape. This shape is complicated. It's not an easy task to cut, especially when you're limited on the type of tools that you have. Like, I have a belt saw, I have a jigsaw. As you see, I got a routing equipment. I've got hand saws. I've got all kinds of stuff to make this work. But this still was difficult for me because this is the first guitar body I've ever built. First time I ever had to take a template and modify it. This was an Explorer body, and as you can see, a good chunk of it's missing over here. The reason why is this is mimicking the Mick Mars Star guitar, and I am on the right track as far as how this is going. 3 shitty photos and not much to go off online. No dimensions, no measurements, no nothing. This is all eyeballed. And so far, I think it's working out damn good. I got one spot, and if I don't even show it to you, you probably wouldn't even see it, and that is this corner right here. I got some chatter on the routing bit, and it kind of broke right on the wood grain. So I can either glue a piece there or round that off, and you wouldn't even notice the difference. Hell, if I've just laying like this, if I didn't tell you about it, you probably wouldn't even seen it. The routing of this came out fucking awesome. I can't complain. This actually worked out really, really good. The new router, that thing was almost like cutting butter, but very slowly as far as this goes. Can't cut too fast, you start burning. These corners over here, I'm going to add a bevel around the edges. So this may not even need to be notched out to be sharp at all. So I don't even think I'm going to even go there. I don't know yet. I want to see what this is going to look like after I finish off with the rest of the sanding and stuff. Because, oh yeah, this still needs to be sanded. It's got some rough side grain, edge grain, end grain, whatever you want to call it. But the one thing that bothers me with this is the thickness of the body. And I took my BC Rich, measured the body of this, and this is actually thinner than my BC Rich Mockingbird. Now, it's supposed to be 1 3/4 inches, and I am 1 3/4 inches as far as the measurements go on this thing. So she's right there. She's where she's supposed to be. Now, where do I go from here? Well, now is the more tedious work as far as finishing the body to get it ready for painted. And I have to mount the neck, put my bridge on, mount that, cut out my control cavities, which is only a volume and a tone. On the side over here is where the output jack goes. And then, you know, I got the strap block on the side over here, and then there's probably a strap block on the back over here because I don't see anything on the top. But yeah, this worked out perfect. This is a carbon copy pretty much to the T of my template, other than that little tiny spot right there. But otherwise, this thing is, I can't ask for anything better. Alright guys, you guys take it easy. Thanks for watching and following me on this build. I still have a lot more work to do on this thing. I'm not finished yet, but so far everything is coming out the way it's supposed to come out without having too many hiccups or issues or problems, especially for a first time build from scratch. Alright guys, take it easy.